Melodious, aka Cover Boy, the Martyr Madman Harry Labrea. All right. Yes, welcome back, you guys. That's right. Into um we're actually gonna get into a word around the campfire. Pretty much a lot of people were I was talking about this with a couple people already, and they were sitting here talking about about the whole situation with Sweetie and Quavo from Migos. My whole thing is this, and just what I saw on the elevator footage on. Yeah, I'm surprised that TMZ just so quick on the draw gets like all this information like so quickly. Like they get like elevator footage to where like hell, even for me at my job, I'm a security guard at the time, and it's like I can't even get that kind of access to that kind of stuff. But either way, but my thing is it's like as in podcast itself, there's three sides to every story. There's his side, there's her side, and then there's the facts. Now, my thing is when it comes down to getting into an altercation in public and whatnot, and especially like if you're throwing hands, throwing down, or anything like that, and you're doing this with your girlfriend or spouse, that's already bad enough to where that's not a good look even towards dealing with a lot. It's not good even in the public eye, especially when you're a celebrity. I mean, now it's a lot of issues involved. People sometimes they don't link like you think, you think they do. Like for instance, some people might be water, people might be vinegar. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, vinegar and water don't mix, and maybe it's not a good way to put those two together. You know, but from what I saw in the video and whatnot, it's just like obviously Quavo was like trying to throw hands with her, so it's like he's trying to duck and dodge. And I mean, like she's sitting here snagging his Xbox, and I mean Xbox bag, and believe me, like like you spending 500, maybe even more on an Xbox. I mean, like honestly, that's not a good look, but it's not enough to get yourself into any kind of trouble. So, and for her to sit there on the ground in the elevator and whatnot, and to where sometimes females will just sit there and like you know fall onto the floor like they did, like, they got hit, or just to get the guy in trouble, or there's a lot of things to the situation that we don't know about. And honestly, I don't really care, as long as nobody's getting hurt, or that's their business. Maybe you know talk about it, walk away from the incident, so like you're not trying to get yourself into trouble. Now you got to sit here and go through the police, and the police are trying to now get to like see if there's needs to be an investigation and whatnot, and that's problematic. Sometimes it's just better to walk away from the situation rather than let it escalate even further. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, and honestly, I don't know how long they've been dating and everything, but everybody makes it think like, oh, this has been a perfect. They've been together. They're a cute couple, or they're star power, or kind of like the whole Jada and Will shit. Like when all this stuff was going on with Will and Jada, like they're going through their scrutiny too. Relationship is gonna have their problems, no matter how you may perceive it. Like there always gonna be something, an argument pops up, a misunderstanding, or a situation to where it's a way to agree to disagree, or you just disagree with whatever the person is talking about. um Out of personal experience, I already know that firsthand. And so but either way, yeah, I mean, if anything, all I could hope for that they get themselves together. If they're trying to be together, go seek counseling. You know what I'm saying? And go find out what's. It's not a good look to sit there trying to do that crap in Joe public. And I don't know what's going on with all these instances going on in elevators and shit, but it's like I've seen enough of them to where they're in either a hallway, somebody's getting dragged, somebody's getting thrown. And believe me, Quavo ain't that, probably weighs a buck 40. So I mean, he's not. I mean, he's about the size of He's about the size of Sweetie, and other than the fact that she's just, he's a little taller. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's not a good look to sit there and like, risk yourself to go to jail or anything like, and get into a domestic case to where it's like it's not necessary. It's better to walk away, hold some respect to the fact that, like, I care about you enough to walk